and yet here they are on the final day with promotion still in their own hands. Can they stumble over the finish line, or will the weight of expectation from a sellout Ellen Road crowd get the better of them? Headline news is the return of top scorer Jermaine Beckford, who's been used as a sub in the last 4 games. What's more, he's captain. Regular skipper Richard Naylor is out with a hamstring strain and is replaced by Lee Bromby. 2 changes for Bristol Rovers as well. Danny Cole's back after suspension, along with fit again Joe Kuffour. Without a win in their last 5, their last victory here was way back in 1961. Here's the Leeds boss, Simon Grayson. He's described this as a 1-game season. He's looking to become the first Leeds boss since Howard Wilkinson 20 years ago to get the club promoted. Chairman Cam Bates, who flew in from Monaco to see this one. Andrew Hughes. Gradle wants it wide. Doesn't really have a chance to run at Daniel Jones at the moment. Might get that chance here, and he's got away from him. Attacking that penalty area, it's a lovely run. But there isn't a finish. Reagan got to it in the nick of time ahead of Vecchio. Twinkle toes from Gradle. Doyle with the centre. Beckford waiting. Headed away by Coles. Back into the mix. It's Beckford! How did he not get a touch on that? He well might applaud. Constant pressure from Leeds.
To Swindon Town. 10 years at this level for Swindon since their relegation in 2000. It'll be Jonathan Douglas free kick here for Swindon Town. In the middle he's got Painter and Austin, and that's what there is, a Lessinel Jean-Francois. In by Douglas, looking for Austin, away by the head of Robinson, driven back in, and Swindon lead. It's a stunning strike and a stunning start for Swindon. Danny Ward with a wonderful finish. On loan from Bolton Wanderers, his 7th league goal this season. Might be for Swindon, absolutely colossal. In by Douglas here. And Robinson's header wasn't the most convincing. Danny Ward just caught hold, didn't he? Took it terrifically. Millwall 0, Swindon 1, Danny Ward. With Douglas here. Douglas gave the ball away. This is Bat goes down, penalty. It's clear as day. Sean Bat was tumbled, and Millwall have the chance now to draw level in this game. They have to win. It was Douglas here with a challenge on Sean Bat. It was as clear a penalty as you will ever see this. Gets all man, no ball. Here comes Morrison. He's had such a wonderful season for Millwall. He's first back in the Football League. Here comes Morrison, and he scores! Back on level terms, Millwall. Man who kept his head was so cool here. Morrison on the score sheet. Millwall back at 1-1. And their hopes are alive again. A draw for them might be enough.
That Millwall goal put Leeds back into 2nd place. Charlton, meanwhile, were looking to keep on their heels, and they were going about their business nicely against Oldham. Nicky Bailey with the goal that gave them the lead and put them level on points with Leeds. It was Nicky Bailey's 13th goal of the season, but arguably one of his most important.
Of League One for too long. This is their 3rd season. Vecchio did well to help it on. Gradle wants this to the right. Look how open Bristol Rovers are. Beckford waits in the middle. Gradle goes for goal and scuffs it horribly wide. Better ball there would be to have pulled it back to Neil Kilkenny. The Leeds number 8 waiting here, completely unmarked. I'm not sure if Gradle was going for the far post or trying to pick out Beckford. Whoever he was trying, he didn't succeed. Kilkenny. Becchio. Kilkenny on for Beckford. Flag is up. It won't count. It won't count. The flag was up. Leeds will claim that it came off a Bristol Rovers boot last, but the flag was up already. Now then, there's trouble here. Daniel Jones, the Bristol Rovers player involved, Gradle being parted by Anthony, and it's all kicking off here. And the red card is shown to Max Gradle. Max Gradle sent off here. And Leeds United are down to 10 men. And Gradle is furious. And Beckford needs to get him off quickly. This is not on by Max Gradle. Well, it's taken two to try and get him away from the referee. Max Gradle's completely lost it here. Now here it is. Daniel Jones comes across to Gradle, and Gradle just stamped on his foot. Well, how on earth can he have any complaints about that? To be fair to Grayson, he won't have seen it. Not many in the ground did. But the assistant near side, Paul Martin, did. And that's why Gradle has been sent off. And that's why Leeds are down to 10 men.
Into the second half, and Charlton went 2-0 up. They doubled their lead, courtesy of a clanger by the Oldham goalkeeper Darryl Flahaven after this free kick from Miguel Angelera. A win for the Addicts meant that they would capitalise if Leeds were to slip up.
There's Kufor, who was the pick of the Bristol Rovers players in that first half. He looks the most likely scorer of a goal for the visitors. Boos as Jones receives it far side. Duffy and Kufor in the box. More white shirts than yellow back there. Jones with the cross. Kufor is arriving and pulls it back. And Duffy, and a goal! Leeds United went to sleep. And Duffy puts Bristol Rovers in front. 2 minutes into the second half. And wouldn't you know it, but the villain of the piece as far as Leeds United are concerned, Daniel Jones set it up with the initial cross. How many Leeds defenders are back here, and how many of them switched off as this cross seemed to be heading out? Kufor didn't give it up, and Duffy was on hand to poke it beyond goalkeeper Higgs and in the back of the net. Desperate scribblings as they try and work out how to get themselves out of this hole.
The Leeds fans have heard the news. Leeds 0, Bristol Rovers 1. A winner here would be enough for Millwall or for Swindon. Here comes the cross towards Painter, and watched away by David Ford. And the news spreading like wildfire around the ground that they have heard that there is a goal in Yorkshire. Leeds 0, Bristol Rovers 1, which means as things stand here, a winner for either team today would send them up in second place. And these two teams began the day, I guess you'd say, as the outsiders. But events elsewhere might just be conspiring to put these two in the promotion picture.
Boyle. Johnson. Slipped as he struck it, but it will reach Becchio. Teeing up Howson to curl it! Wonderful goal, Johnny Howson! The sub levels it! The Leeds fan belief is back around Ellen Road. It's 1-1. The dream is still alive. Full marks to Becchio as well for his involvement as he tees up Howson. It's a wonderful strike, curls it beyond the sprawling figure of Anderson, and Leeds are back in business.
Abdu's challenge, now Trotter. Morrison now with a chance to stretch the legs and stretch Jean-Francois. In the middle is Harris. Morrison's cross. Oh, goal! Gordon Greer, Swindon's captain, with an own goal which might mean promotion for Millwall. Morrison's pace here, got away from Jean-Francois. Oh, Gordon Greer's legs in a tangle, the ball across the line. The skipper with a slip, which might prove so expensive to Swindon.
38,000 Leeds United fans doing their bit to urge their team forward to finding a winning goal. Bromby's long throw, Collins attacking it. Poor throw out by Anderson, first to it is Johnson. Johnson! Beckford! 2-1 Leeds! Bristol Rovers are falling apart, and Leeds United, through Jermaine Beckford, suddenly go in front. What a turnaround at Allen Road! 31 goals for the season, and from one behind and one man down, Leeds United are 2-1 up, and the championship beckons.
This is Laird Millwall. Laird's ball through for Neil Harris here. It's Steve Morrison. Morrison! Oh, that is absolutely sensational. Steve Morrison with his second of the game, and Millwall now lead by 3-1. Laird's ball forward here. It drops to Morrison, who just took aim, and this just flies past the goalkeeper Lucas. Morrison, Millwall's main man this season, with maybe a pivotal goal. Ward here with Billy Painter, and Ward was holding Billy Painter as well. That's going to be a free kick to Swindon in what might be a shooting position. The likes of Douglas over Sheehan. Painter's been a handful, but it's not added to his tally so far this afternoon. Options here then, the left boot of Sheehan or the right of Douglas. It's going to be, I think, Sheehan. Sheehan's free kick deflects in. Painter's touch. Swindon's goal. And we're back to 3-2. Billy Painter on Sheehan's free kick, just glanced the ball in. The keeper was wrong-footed. And they're back in the game here now, Swindon Town. Smith here with the throw then for Millwall. There's a whistle. It's all over here. Millwall have won thanks to Morrison's double by 3 goals to 2. But is that enough? Phones fresh to ears. Millwall have done their bit. They need a favour from Bristol Rovers at Ellen Road.
They will hope that these are the last few minutes of the season, that there isn't a comeback from Bristol Rovers, and that there is not the agony of the playoffs ahead of Leeds United. It's a foul on Becchio, surely. Anthony answering into him from behind. An inviting opportunity this for Leeds. It's Kilkenny who will take. Collins got up. Oh, against the post! Headed by Bromby. And that was inches away from being goal number 3 for Leeds United, and surely the 3 points that they require to take them up. There's the final whistle. Leeds United are promoted. They put their supporters through it all again today. 1 down early in the second half. 2 goals in the space of 4 minutes from Johnny Howson, the sub, and Jermaine Beckford, the captain, were enough in the end. You as a Leeds fan know more than most what it means to those supporters out there, I guess.
Yeah, too right it does, but my own professional pride is I want to get a promotion on my CV. It's even better that it's a club that I supported and started my career with, but it's all about the football club in general. It's absolutely fantastic achievement, and one that we're going to cherish tonight. And there you go. All credit to the players.
Slightly happy. Well, what an afternoon.
I've been out with him when he's done that a few times.
I'm sure you have. So 4 sides in all were sat in second place in that division, which was an enthralling afternoon. Well done to Leeds. They've finally done it, but they've certainly made it hard for themselves, didn't they?
They did. I mean, it's since the turn of the year, it's been they've crawled over the line, really, haven't they? Certainly haven't hit their tape running. It's been hard work, but in the end, So it probably makes it all the relief even greater that they've done it the way they have, but boy, that was hard work today.
So they went a goal down against Bristol Rovers, and that wasn't before they went down to 10 men. What was Max Gradle thinking, Leroy?
Well, I don't know if he was thinking.